This is way worse than we thought. The Denver Nuggets' lack of depth and lack of role players has negative effects on their team top down. This became extremely evident as the Denver Nuggets lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder last night in Game 5 of the Western Conference semifinals. Amy Sutherland here for Nuggets Digest, ready to chat about this, but first, please hit the subscribe button. About 97% of you are watching these videos without being subscribed. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please hit the subscribe button. It really helps us out. Let's chat about role players on the Denver Nuggets. First, I want to talk about Michael Porter Jr. Last night, MPJ had 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. 2 points, everyone. 2 points. He is disappointing me. During the regular season, these were MPJ's averages. He averaged 18.2 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, and 2.1 assists per game. Still disappointing because he is a max contract player for the Denver Nuggets, but this is better than 2 points. During this playoff series versus the Oklahoma City Thunder, MPJ has averaged 9.3 points per game, 5.8 rebounds per game, and 0.7 assists per game. About half of what he was doing in the regular season, which was already disappointing for a max contract player. And to go from half and then last night to go even lower, 2 points, it's disappointing. I know that MPJ is injured. I can see it. We can all tell. But he is putting himself out there. He's saying he's well enough to go out on the court. And if you're saying that, I expect you to perform. I expect you to perform at least at a minimum 5, 10 points. I'm disappointed in Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. is disappointed in himself. He said last night, "We've played well enough to win the last 2 games. A lot of the reason we lost is because I'm not helping contribute." And that's tough. That's really tough. I haven't been contributing in any way. I love this honest analysis that MPJ gave himself, and he's right. He hasn't contributed in any way, and it is a detriment to the Nuggets team. Nikola Jokić last night, he finally stepped up. He finally had a classic Nikola Jokić game. And all he needed was an average game from the bench players, an average game from Michael Porter Jr., a role player on the team. Michael Porter Jr. shouldn't be considered a role player because he's a max contract player, but guess what? I would consider him a role player because of the way that he performs. He needed an average game, and the Denver Nuggets would have won. It's disappointing, to say the least. This is what Nikola Jokić had to say about Michael Porter Jr.'s performance. He said, "Nobody wants to miss shots. He's probably one of the best shooters in the league. He is open. He needs to take it. We want him to take a shot. Keep shooting." This vote of confidence from Nikola Jokić should boost Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. should understand that he has one of the best players in the world on his side. That he thinks that Michael Porter Jr. is one of the best shooters in the league. He needs to keep shooting it. I know he might be in pain, but if he's going out onto the court, he needs to understand and take every shot that he has with confidence. And that did not happen in last night's game. Michael Porter Jr. looked scared. He looked hurt. He looked not confident in his shot. An average game from MPJ means a dub for the Nuggets. Let's talk about some other disappointing parts of last night's game. The Nuggets offense in the 4th quarter, Nikola Jokić scored 13 points and was 4 of 6. Everyone else on the Denver Nuggets had 6 points. Less than half of what Nikola Jokić scored, and was 1 of 15 from the field. I don't know what happened, but everybody else on the Denver Nuggets in the 4th quarter was gone. It was like it was only Nikola Jokić playing all 5 of the Thunder's players out there. Jamal Murray disappeared. Christian Brown disappeared. MPJ disappeared. Russell Westbrook disappeared. Nikola Jokić was fighting the Oklahoma City Thunder by himself. Last night, CB scored 8 points. P. Watt scored 3 points. Russ scored 4 points. And Julian Strawther scored 3 points. That's either 1 or 2 buckets that these guys are making. That's not enough from a role player. That's not enough from starters like CB. It's just simply not enough from the role players. I think we're missing one key guy. Hopefully we can go get him in the offseason. But right now, this is what we have. And these guys need to step it up. Nikola Jokic, he's had some bad games right in a row. But last night, he really made up for it. And he is first in points, first in rebounds, first in assists, and first in steals this playoffs. Nikola Jokic, although he didn't pass the eye test of having great games in the last few games, he is still leading the playoffs in all of these statistical categories. In game 1 and game 3, the Denver Nuggets bench really was there. The Denver Nuggets players besides Nikola Jokic made up for his lack of being able to play. And last night when Nikola Jokic finally showed up, I was relieved. I thought, we have it. If Nikola Jokic is here, all we need is a normal performance from everyone else, even a below average by a little bit performance from everyone else, and we can take this win. But we had an extremely below average performance from everyone else. 2 points from Michael Porter Jr. is not enough. 2 points or 8 points from CB, not enough. 3 points from Peyton Watson, 4 points from Russell Westbrook. This is not enough contribution from our role players. We need more. The Denver Nuggets need more. And the impact of this is not only on themselves and themselves as players, it also impacts Nikola Jokic because he has to step up and take more. I don't think he minds. I think he's an elite player that can take that on. But it's disappointing. It's for sure disappointing to watch. Nikola Jokic, first in points. Let me just bring this up again. First in points, first in rebounds, first in assists, first in steals. His teammates need to back him up this next game. Game 6, we're coming back to Denver. They're coming back to Denver. Nikola Jokic, I think he's figured out how he can approach this Oklahoma City Thunder defense. And so it's up to the bench, it's up to the role players to contribute more than 2 points, more than 6 points in the fourth quarter to get the win in Game 6. I think the Denver Nuggets can do it. They can do it. Nikola Jokic, he's going to do it. He's not going to have another stinker of a game. He's going to come out. He's going to be elite. The role players need to back him up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me about what you think of MPJ's performance in this playoff series, of the other bench players in the playoff series. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And please, once again, hit the subscribe button on your way out. And until next time, go Nugs.